Good morning, y'all. It's your favorite little keto goofball here, and if I'm not, hit the subscribe button because you're new here. I'm full of myself, but you're going to love me eventually, I think, maybe, hopefully. Anyway, today is day 1,124 of my ketogenic journey. I started out at 311 pounds, and so far I've used keto to lose over 153 pounds. I'm happy, comfortable, and working towards better health, better skin, potentially more weight loss if it happens. Not going to argue with it. And I'll talk to y'all all about that in just a minute. I'm going to show you everything I ate yesterday and talk about more of what I'm trying to do for myself. All right, you guys, y'all know this routine. Like the video if you like my videos. I know that a lot of you don't, but you tune in every day. So if you can touch that little thumbs up button today, that would make me so happy. If you're new here, subscribe. I do this every day. Tell you everything I know about keto. Share my whole daggone life with you. And a whole lot of little adorable, cute grandbaby smiles. I also, I help everybody for free. So contact me if you need me. And most importantly, I'd love to see this channel grow. There are people that have leapfrogged over me, so their videos must be much, much better than mine. But I think I'm still worth a share on your social media to help me find more people to help and talk to. I'm glad to see your beautiful face tuned in this morning. Let's rant, rave, and misbehave. Keto Diamond style. Or bitch, whine, and boo-hoo, but who knows? We'll see when we get there. Here we go, y'all.
3, 2, 1.
Got my coffee with my last scoop of Orgain collagen peptides in it. And I've got my vitamin D3K2. This is my good morning. Last break, noon, 3 sausages, 2 eggs. These are sliced in half and fried. Bubble yellow eggs and Ocasr Mayer Smokies. Yes, so it got really late on us. We had a house guest who was eating dinner with us too. We had ran out to get the collard greens because they did not have them at Dollar General, so I had to get them at Wally World. Yes, we had collard greens. But I also grabbed one of these rotisserie chickens, which I don't necessarily want to eat because they do have some uncouth ingredients that aren't really great for keto, but they work, especially in a pinch. So we grabbed one of the family size ones, and this is what we had for lunch. Now, that was many hours ago. The chicken's pretty much been picked clean, although it kind of looks like there's chicken on there. There's not much. So I'm having my second chicken and cheese sandwich with oven roasted great value chicken slices, 2 slices of white American cheese, Duke's mayonnaise, and of course Aldi's zero net carb bread. I stopped to get a little bag of doggy food for the doggies till tomorrow, payday, you know. I had to get something for them to have today. Anyway, y'all will not believe what Dollar General already got out. Will you? Christmas lights. They've got a section of Christmas lights already. Alright, so that's crazy, right? But that's like, can we have October 1st? Anyway, the lady in there said that these $5 coupons will give you at Dollar General when you get your receipt. Work at Food Line too. That's good to know. Did you slap Daddy until he woke up this morning and pull his beard hair?
He was talking to Gabe. It was like my first.
Good morning, sir. Can you smile and say hey?
Hi.
Hi. Athena, say hi. They're being good. Zach's back there watching TV. Are you enjoying your day out of school?
Yeah, and look at this. It's so... Wait, did I hear barking?
No, you hear Anthony making noise. Can you say hey to the people?
Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
can you mean it?
So...
This is what he does. He takes over my bed when he's off. What are you doing? It's just slightly bright out here. I can't see much of nothing, so I'm gonna put those back down, but I still can't see nothing. It's a beautiful day. It really is. So far it's only 84 degrees. It's gonna heat on up. It's kind of early in the day. I got out of the house, escaped for a minute before everybody woke up. I love this schedule right now that they've got Zach on in school. I know we're not going to keep it, and I know that not everybody's on the same schedule, but it's a nice break in the week, to be honest with you. They're going Monday and Tuesday, off on Wednesday doing like some homeschooling stuff, and then they go Thursday and Friday. And of course, they've got the weekend off. So it breaks up the week. It makes it feel a little different. It doesn't feel so stressful. I like this schedule. I just wish we could keep it. And I think it'd be nice if workers could keep it, work 4 days, 10-hour shifts and get their 40 in. That would be nice. I'm just saying. I know it wouldn't be feasible for everybody, but from where I'm sitting, from my personal perspective, it's nice. He is snoring. His daddy's on vacation this week anyway. But y'all saw what I ate yesterday. Wasn't a whole lot of much. Couldn't record everything like I normally do. I could have, but everything was kind of... Destiny's mom was there yesterday visiting the grandbaby and trying to get things straightened out with her life. Don't know how that's going to go. You know how all of it goes. Everything is how bad the person wants it. You can't want it for them. You can't force them to do it. You can't beg them to do it until they just want to do it. And her life's kind of in one of those states where it's just time for her to want it. She has to want it. And it's not diet related or anything, but it's still the same concept. I sound gravelly to me today. Do I sound gravelly to you? I had a question because somebody mentioned that they bought that butter caramel coffee from Food Line because, I talk about it so much. Have you ever bought something I recommended? I'm just curious as to what you got, what you liked about it. Did you like it when you bought it? I know that there has been some people who bought the Performance Nut Butters and either absolutely adored them or could not stand them. If you buy them and you can't stand them, you ship them on to me. I'll be fine with it. I'm not going to argue. I love them. I love them. So, if you don't want them, I'm just saying. But anyway, have you bought something? Because I recommended it. I love that butter caramel coffee. I don't drink coffee. Well, I do now because I found that. There was a French vanilla I was doing before that, but once I tried the butter caramel, it was on like Donkey Kong, y'all. I ain't never been a coffee drinker in my entire life. I hated it. I rejected it. It was ugh. But I love this. So, yeah. I'm very big on taste, too. So, he's talking about those collagen peptides in the coffee yesterday. And some people saying that they've tried, like, the perfect keto and it was gross. I haven't tried that. The only one I have tried is the Orgain. But since I'm a slow sipper, I'm big on taste. Taste is important. Very important, okay? I tell you if it's yucky, because I can't do it. But, I don't taste anything with that one. And some people, they told me about their collagen yesterday. So I am curious, what have I said you liked and you tried and what did you think of it? We're all going to have personal different opinions. I know that. But I want to know what your thoughts were on it. Like if you got the D3 and K2 or if you did high. This is a little old man looking at me like, what the hell are you doing, lady? Looks like you got a nice package though. Somebody sent him something good. I hope. And I hope he didn't have to pay for it. That'd be even better. But, I'm just curious. I'm nosy. What did you think of whatever you got? I'm asking for it here, ain't I? I'm asking for trouble, finding out what you thought of it. Yeah, that Performance Nut Butter was freaking nasty. It could be. If that's what you thought of it, I want to know. I'm curious about other people's opinions and thoughts on things because we're all so different and our taste buds are so different and our goals are so different. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and rock the rest of this video with the AC on because I keep pausing just to turn the air conditioner on for a few seconds. I know it's louder. I'm so sorry. But it's getting a little bit warm out here. I've been sitting here for just a couple minutes. It's went from 84 to 86. So, and I'm sitting in the sun. Now, you guys know, or you've been watching the last few days, I'm trying to include greens in my diet. More specifically for me, collard greens. Because that's the one I love and I crave it. I absolutely crave it. Now, I've always been told, and maybe even taught, I don't remember if I was taught it, but I know I've always been told, that if your body is craving something, it's usually something you might not mentally know is in there, but your body knows that it can get that vitamin or mineral or whatever that source is, whatever that thing is, from that source, so your body will kind of crave. If you've ever, before probably you started keto, craved a steak like crazy, you didn't know why, but you really wanted a steak. It was actually probably the protein or something in that steak that your body was saying, hey, I know where we can get some of that, So I do believe there's something in these collard greens that I'm needing, I'm lacking, I'm deficient in or something because I crave them like they're going out of style. Now they're also a superfood. So, I mean, they have a lot of healing and health properties. They have a lot of vitamins and minerals in them. They're good for your eye health. They're good for They're supposed to be anti-cancer or have anti-cancer properties. I mean, there was just a ton of things in them. They do have vitamin, E, K. They're a good source of vitamin K. They do have some calcium in them. They do have magnesium and potassium in them. So there's no telling what's in that my body's saying, get it, girl, get it. And some of y'all mentioned the Glory collard greens. Them are the only ones I like, I think. The ones from the other restaurants, they all good too, but they might be using the Glory, I don't know. Those is good. I don't care if there's micrograms of sugar in it. I don't care. I'm going to eat them Glory collard greens. But it does mess with my weigh-in. Collard greens, no matter which ones I eat, do make my water weight go up. I'm hoping over time I can get my body adjusted and they won't go up from those. And it's supposed to be a weight loss food too. So, you know, it's very low calorie. It's a green vegetable. I don't know if maybe there's a sodium content in it that's causing a little water retention. Could be the fiber in it. They are fibrous. So it could be any number of things with those. They also cause bloating. And what usually happens after bloating to alleviate the bloating, I call it the walking farts. I'm sorry, y'all. I think it's a funny term because that's exactly what it is. Or even, it happens when you're sleeping too. It's not stinking. The other ones made me stink. I don't know what that was about, but these aren't stinking. So, but anyway, I really like collard greens, so I've been trying to include these in my diet. For also like skin health. I gotta stop pulling on that. I'm actually making it worse. You can pull your elasticity just the same as with an elastic belt if you keep stretching it. So they have a lot of good things in them. And of course the collagen peptides are supposed to be great for your skin too. And I'm at the point of my journey. Somebody, I think I mentioned this yesterday, but I was asked, you know, why did you set on being 160 or less, or 165 or less? And I told you, it's just, it's something that when somebody said they were 165, I thought, well, you're not big, you know, but anything over that, my brain kind of said, well, that's big. And I do see my body fat. I see it more than anybody else sees it, trust me. I'll see certain pictures like, oh God, I worked so hard to lose all that weight and I still look fat. But as far as health goes, as far as mobility goes, I feel great at this weight. I mean, I'm sitting here crisscross applesauce in my van. I've got a foot between me and the steering wheel. I feel great. So, and I'm wearing size 4 pants. I mean, really, you know. Destiny's mom was over yesterday. I was giving her clothes away, and I had to ask her, you know, what size she wears. And she said 14. I was like, oh, I don't have anything like that. All I have that I'm giving away are 8s and some 6s. And she's like, 8s and 6s. So, I mean, I felt bad. Oh, there's a pitfall. I got to warn y'all about this because I didn't even see it coming. See, I've always referred to myself as a little chubby girl, a little fat girl. And it's getting offensive to other people. I don't mean to be offensive to other people. And like, you know, you go to a restaurant, they say, you want a table or a booth? I want a place for my fat ass to fit. Forgive my language, but the people turn around and look at me like, rude? No, I wasn't talking about you. The other day, last week sometime, I went into Walmart and I was ordering some of those ranch wings. And I said, give me 2 ranch wings and 2 buffalo wings. I don't want to get fat. And the lady looks up at me, and she's a bigger lady, and I'm like, oh, damn. I mean, again, I mean, if I eat too many of those, I go up. Damn, I'm sorry. And I don't mean to. But we get stuck, especially if you were like me and you'd been large for like over 20 years. My mentality is still that of a little fat girl. I still physically feel the same when I'm just sitting still not doing nothing. So sometimes I'm not conscious that I've lost so much weight and that what I say can be rude and offensive to other people because now I don't have the padding to say that. And it's rude, and I don't mean it to be rude. It's a pitfall. All right, so we're going to talk about the weigh-in. I gained, but I expected it to gain. But every time I get on that scale and it goes up, I'm like, look now, that ain't right. But it was just some collard greens. But anyway, also the rotisserie chicken yesterday, which was not planned. I had laid out chicken to cook, but I let myself get hungry, and I'm like, I don't want to spend 2 hours cooking chicken. And my chicken tastes a little while because I want it soft. I want it to spread, you know, and be just fall apart. So I didn't want to spend forever cooking chicken. And we was at Walmart getting the collard greens. was like, I'm just going to grab one of these rotisserie chickens. Everybody's going to enjoy it and love it, so that's what we're going to have. It does have maltodextrin in it. I can't remember if it also has dextrose in it, but these are not really keto-friendly ingredients. They can cause some water weight. They can cause a little weight gain. So just be mindful of that. I did use rotisserie chicken for a while there without too many problems at all. But when you're bigger to when you're smaller, your weight does different things. It just does. The heavier you start out, the more and more you can get by with. The less and less you get, the least you can get by with. And I'm apparently very sensitive to stuff, so I can get by with hardly nothing. That chicken might have also been a factor. Now, I went up less this morning than I did yesterday. So hopefully that means my body is adjusting to the collard greens just a little bit, maybe. I don't know yet. I don't. So anyway, I went up yesterday 1.6 pounds. Let's go ahead and do the weigh-in. All right, I did get on the scale when I first woke up, but since then I have had a shower and everything, so I've been up for a little while now. It's went up just a little bit more. When I first got on the scale this morning, it said 163.4, I think. So 0.2 more up, 163.6. I'm hoping those collard greens will eventually allow me to lose weight. Right now, I don't know. I went up today 1 pound. Still not happy with that, but not unhappy with that. I'm still staying below the 165 mark. If I edge up over that, trying some collard greens and some vegetables, I'm not worried about it. But I don't really want to edge up over that. I would rather my body get adjusted to them and say, okay, we're going to start having collard greens on a regular, and we're going to start coming down. Hopefully. But who knows, right? Who knows? I don't even know. Anyway, I'm not upset with that. Although I don't want to go up. If you are new to the concept of keto or even dieting, if you're super morbidly obese, most likely, pretty much as long as you stay low carb, you're going to consistently drop. But once you get to a lower level, you can't get by with as much. Not by far. So even adding in vegetables that you haven't had before, you're going to gain. Or you could gain. There's so many different variables. So I don't want you to be put off from this. If you're 400 pounds, you're starting keto, don't say, well, Keto Diamond says I shouldn't have collard greens, I'm going to gain weight. No, you're most likely going to lose. My body's just, I guess, too adjusted to it by now. I've been 3+ years keto. And I'm loving it. And I'm staying healthy and happy, mostly. But, by the way, that stuff from yesterday, that agitation stuff, it lifted after a couple hours. I don't even know. It was very much so like being kicked out of ketosis and coming back in. But I don't think it was. I tried to find some pea strips today, but somebody done used them all. So. Anyway, I'm not upset with my body or with the way things are going for me. How do you feel about yours? I keep wanting to go live, you guys, and I keep not doing it. I don't know why I'm not doing it. Y'all know I got a crazy loud family and would be okay with the crazy loud people walking around behind me. So I don't know why I don't do it, but I just don't do it. I always forget. I'll be sitting there like watching something and be like, I need to go live. And I'm like, okay, I will in a minute. And then I'm like, crap, that was 3 hours ago. I'm going to try to do that because I would like to do an accountability live so that other people can say, okay, this is happening for me. This is what's going on for me. And I can answer questions and just talk to you guys and be a community. It's hard to do it just through video and stuff like that, but I would like to have more interactions with you guys. So if I think about it, and I don't forget, because I got the old age brain, I swear I do. I got in this car today, I wanted to listen to some loud music and just roll and feel good, and every song on the radio sucked, and I was like, oh my God, that means I'm getting old. I remember my parents complaining about that. All the modern music sucks. Like, you're just old. Joke's on me, right? So, anyway, if you guys need help with your keto journey, reach out, okay? Contact information's below. I help everybody with every part of their keto, or if you just want to talk, I don't mind that either. If you'd like to see me some before and after photos and a little paragraph of what you've experienced on your journey, please do. If you buy any of the products that I use, like the Shashka bracelets or anything, and you'd like to premiere on my channel with a t-shirt, one of my t-shirts on, I do sell some t-shirts too below. Send me a picture of you in it. I would love to post it. I would love to, share it. And if you don't want to share it, just tell me you don't want to share, but you want to share it with me. I don't mind. There are ways to support the channel below, including a PayPal and all that, including t-shirts, including Shashka bracelets, which don't really support me none, but it lets me get free Shashka bracelets over time. And I like those. So, my link gets you 70% off now, and they're not expensive anyway. Go get you a Shashka bracelet. Buy you some family members some for Christmas. It's coming. It ain't that far. Shut up, Joni. Much love to you guys and dolls. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.